You gonna summon out a dragon? I'm pretty sure I'm about to get my answer. Yep. Oh, he's cool looking. Even though it almost looks like he has mud chops. Oh no, those are horns.
Dragon god of the Ice Valley, show me now the power that ended the ancient world.
Well, it's a good thing we have fire. Yeah, it's a good thing we have fire. Since he's ice, fire's gonna work wonders on him.
A country where it is no sin to be weak or ignorant. You need strength to shape it. Let us prove that strength here.
Rella!
Then let's go. If you're gonna put your life on the line for this, then it's only right we do the same.
Come, Sogne of the Ice Valley. Come, O Pillar of the 5 chromatic dragons, harbingers of earthly war.
Wait, 5?
Heed my call and unleash your fury once again before us.
Hold on, she said 5 chromatic dragons. We've countered 2. This one of the Ice Valley, I'm guessing the dragon god is of the lance is fire because, well, we've seen him do fire. So what is the other 3 dragons? And do they also have relics we might be able to find? Ooh, I want to know.
We've got no choice.
To the rear guard.
Oh, whoops.
I won't hold back.
Yeah, we gotta use fire. Fire's gonna work wonders.
Hit their weakness. This summoner. That's your opening, Captain. This may be excessive. I must concentrate.
Go!
Yeah, let's use our own dragon god.
Come forth now.
Dragon versus dragon. Yeah, this one's fire, that one's ice, then what are these other 3 dragons gonna be?
Yupa hit
I
their
stand
weakness.
wizard. Oh, Mystic
Fatra?
Fire!
We've got them right in their weak spot.
Okay, you better be
Okay,
ready.
you are new, so...
You're out of here.
The path of let's go. Burn!
Let us combine our powers. Strike.
Another dragon god summon.
It is your turn.
Yeah, most of us have something fire-related, so that's going to be very helpful. See, there we go. Already half HP. Oh, great. Why?
Estimate a dragon at your
Quartz
peril.
wall. What?
Frozen.
Uh-oh.
This!
As if I died.
Oh, this just became a lot more difficult. Okay.
Wizard! Are you alright?
Frostbite. That's going to be trickier.
Yupa's frozen. Our attacks won't do much like this.
Ah!
Basilio's frozen over.
Assassin!
He can't hit as hard as he usually does.
No, the next one's yours.
Yeah,
I
let
can
me...
do this. She can't strike at full power.
Perhaps this will be too strong.
God dang it. We can only do it to one person.
Heed me. Captain's frozen.
I
His
am
attacks are gonna be a
full
lot weaker.
power of heroes.
What, do we have anything that gets rid of Frostbite? We have a few, but it's not the most.
That helped us out.
Trivial.
Crap.
It comes to this.
Attack Rose. Uh-oh. And there goes Basilio. Dang it.
Here.
This is the only one we have at the Balm of Life.
Captain's
Sogne,
frozen.
show
His
them
attacks are gonna be
strength.
a lot weaker.
Summoner. The situation is changing. Take my fullest power. Come forth now. Thank you.
Yupa,
Observe
we
the
gotta
enemy.
do something about
Let
all those
justice
ailments.
prevail.
Watch yourself.
Healing up.
I owe you one.
I'm grateful.
I knew you'd help.
This is gonna be real tricky. That elemental barrier is what I'm worried about.
Take this.
Again?
Strength. Take this.
Basilio's looking pretty rough. I'm sorry. Okay?
Uh-oh.
It comes to this.
Help her.
God dang it. Great, great, great. I don't have anything else that can bring someone back. That's it for our summoner, I guess.
Not this one.
Great, great, great.
Oh, awesome souls, do your thing. Yo,
Hey,
still,
focus up,
damn it.
Basilio.
I will fight with pride. I'm counting on you.
Basilio,
Are you
focus up.
strong enough to protect
will not
your
that
let you
helps
die.
us out.
This is a tough fight.
strength? It comes to this.
Yuba's down. We gotta help her.
Here I go. Get ready,
Hey,
bastard.
focus up, Basilio.
Sogne.
Ah, come on!
Strength. You claim such.
God dang it! We're not able to actually hit it right now. Now, strongest move against him, is it gonna work? Oh, great.
It comes to this.
Seriously? God dang it.
Come on, not like this. Someone, help, please.
Hold on. All yours.
Basilio,
Sogne.
focus.
Trying to do everything I can, but it's not really working well.
Then I will test it.
It's barely even doing over 100.
Take this.
You gotta heal up.
Nope, we're dead.
Basilio's down.
I'm coming.
Someone get him up and fighting.
Okay, this is
Not like
tough.
this. Someone, help, please.
I need to see if that barrier's still there. Yeah, that barrier's still there. God dang it.
Allow me.
Seriously, the wall again? What can I do to get rid of that barrier?
This is. Underestimate a dragon at your
A
peril.
quartz wall. I hate that stupid wall.
Sorry.
Down.
And there goes our only way of actually surviving this.
Someone, help, please.
Yeah, I have no choice. I need to switch out their archetypes and switch out some characters. Yeah, we need to change some stuff here.
Someone, heal her.
This is where it ends.
Yeah, no, it's not gonna work. Not with our archetypes and characters. Not with that barrier. If it didn't have the barrier, we stood at least a decent chance. But that barrier changes everything. Yeah, we gotta retry the battle. Let's change our party. I like Basilio, but honestly, I think I need to put in Stroll. And we need to change back some archetypes. Seriously, not Icy Breath again. And there goes Yufa. I swear to God, Yufa. And there goes almost everyone. And we're all dead. Jesus, this fight. We can't get a chance to even attack it. All its buffs.
I see.
Its damage. Come on, you're almost dead. Take down the dragon. Basilio, you can do it. Yes!
Truly
There
is a
we
bond
go.
Between us. You are more the warrior than I, as expected. So be it. What I lack in experience, I shall give with my life.
Wait, what?
Sogne, I give unto you all that I am.
Oh, you've got to be kidding me. There's a phase 2.
Why go that
It took that long to do phase. Wait, if she's not... Hold on. If she's out of commission, she can't put a barrier or do buffs for the dragon. Oh, we might actually stand a chance now. Well, actually a better chance. Uh-oh. Or you have a new attack. Or you do that, you know, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool indeed. That's very cool. Fuck you. Urgh.
Stroll. Thank
Sword
God
Master.
multiple ailments.
This should help. Thanks.
Get rid of the debuffs.
I owe you one.
They
Observe
really
the
brought him back to full HP. Oh, I'm so mad about that.
As the point of a sword.
I'm ready. You better be ready. Nah, about bloody time. Del wouldn't do this.
Berserker! Wizard!
Ashra.
Here's your weakness.
I shall fight as
That's
the
your
noble I
opening,
am.
Captain.
No holding back! I'll cut you down!
Actually, you know, I might actually switch out one of our characters for Yufa.
Captain Frozen.
I might switch out Basilio for Yufa just so we can have...
Magic Knight!
Let me do this. Yeah, I have an idea.
Helpful as ever. I knew you'd help.
Vulcan
Stay
Frozen.
insane in a
She
fight?
can't strike at full
Not
power.
bloody likely.
We need that dragon god. Now that he doesn't have a quartz barrier, that dragon god ability is going to be absolutely important.
Don't get sloppy, Captain.
How did you miss?
Stroll's badly wounded. Can anyone heal him? She's got too many blows.
No, 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 you can no, 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 no. There we go. Good, good, good. Now we can finally do Dragon God. Get hurt a lot, please. Thank you. Finally.
Fire!
We want you dead.
Are you prepared?
Opening,
Perhaps
Captain.
not. Sword Master! Tougher than I thought.
By the with blade in hand! Still standing, I see.
Summoner.
Heed me!
Yes. Down goes the dragon. That is by far the hardest boss we've fought throughout this entire game so far. Hardest boss by far.
I see now.
Whew.
True strength of your will.
Yeah, by far hardest boss we've seen.
I feel stronger.
We definitely need to raise our endurance.
Tremble before
Yes, I've become stronger.
Man.
Well fought. You truly are strong. Strong enough to fend off a dragon from an age of destruction.
Rella, for His Highness, I will do what I must. Forgive me, but have you any last objections?
As for the crowd I've enchanted, you needn't worry. That was no spell of control. They should have come to their senses a while back now.
Then, your life is now forfeit by my hand.
Wait.
Wait!
Sister, please tell me what happened on that day. I want to know everything.
I'm guessing she threatened Juna's life.
I was only 12. No child could so easily take a life in cold blood. I was confused, scared. I lost control. And the spell was cast. And so it became a wasting curse. Imperfect. Juna, do you remember how we talked of your dream? To become a singer whose voice could reach everyone in this land. I've changed my destiny through song, you said. You told me that as a Nydia, singing is the only truth you have. As a true-born heiress of the Cygnus family, in my eyes, you were like a shining beacon. You became my dream.
Stop. We're not talking about that. I couldn't do anything for you.
In you, I saw such freedom. I didn't want to lose you. So that day, I...
Hope we're actually going to get a flashback.
Kill His Highness. I can't. Have you gone mad?
You do know how House Cygnus earned its position all these years, don't you? Everyone in your family did their part to handle similarly delicate affairs. But you, 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 Your father was no different.
But to murder royalty, surely it's beyond all.
The king has sired an illegitimate mongrel of a boy. Now he's brought him to the castle. If we do not act now, one day we will be bending the knee to an Elden king. Moreover, of late, we have another nuisance rearing its head. Luis. An impious little upstart with no respect for the church. But his military merits are getting too great to ignore. Some are even saying he's fit for high command. As the matter stands, we have but one way to deal with both in a single stroke. Dispose of the mongrel prince and place the blame on Luis. Such a maneuver demands someone who can be a match for Luis in magical ability and physical stature. A girl of your intelligence can figure out the rest, I trust. The king's heart falters. He has lost the will to keep the kingdom united. Look upon him and see the face of a man preparing to abdicate. It is amidst dissent and strife when the guiding hand of the church is needed most. And if Sanctism's enemies are not expunged, the nation's order will surely collapse.
Yes, but even so, His Highness the Prince is guilty of nothing. To murder someone innocent, it is an unforgivable atrocity.
If I recall, you have a sister. Unrelated by blood, yet already they speak of her beauty. And a most charming singing voice, yes?
What does Juna have to do with this?
Rella, you are destined to lead your family in due course. Surely it's your responsibility to protect them from the grief of any personal tragedies. Or will you live the rest of your life regretting a single night's lapse of judgment?
I'll do it.
Yeah, so that's what happened.
Cygnus is a sullied house. My parents yielded to authority, and only ever measured a person's worth by their magical prowess. I lived in disappointment. And then you entered our family. You became my hope for living. Someone more important than my own life.
Sister.
At the very least, I wanted to protect you. But in the end, I suppose this was the only way I ever managed it.
I see. Saint Rella, the familiarity I felt from you, I finally understand what is unique about your Magla. You live as I once did. As someone who has spent her whole life preparing to die.
When you all greeted me with Luis's formula in hand, I thought my heart might stop at the shock. I had always known someone might come asking one day, but I never thought it would be you, Juna. It felt like fate's hand, dealing my due punishment.
You wanted to be
That's why I
caught.
kept an eye on you ever since then. To observe this seeker of the throne. This aspirant who possesses the lost power of the archetype. I hoped you could be the one with the power I've been seeking, but I needed to see with my own eyes.
What power have you
power
sought?
you've been seeking?
Luis is more of a threat than you know. Whatever his intentions are, I know he grasps at more than just the crown. After the assault on His Highness, I was made to investigate Luis as a suspect. I touched his hand and read deeply into the flow of his Magla. I'll never forget it. He didn't hesitate at all. I expected to see his aura, but it was more like a vision plunged into my mind, pure and vivid and violent, choking me in its flow. Humans flooding the country. Innocents either fleeing or lost to madness. And amidst the chaos, I saw no throne, no castle. That must be his real vision for the world.
So instead of trying to eradicate all the humans, he's trying to flood the world with them?
A world
What?
overrun by humans? What does this mean? The man has been traveling the country doing little but slaying them, has he not?
I don't know the details. But in the past 10 years, Luis has been clad in that same magla, unchanging. If he becomes king, I know his vision will come true.
So that's how it is. If you let yourself be killed for the prince's sake, you couldn't guarantee the survivors could stop Luis. That's even why you called that dragon to test us, isn't it? You wanted to see if we had the power to protect this land, and all the meek in it.
And you've proven you can. With that strength, I know you can do what I couldn't. I have no more regrets.
Sister!
Well, then I guess
Then
it's
I
time.
will put an end to this at last. For all who deserve the truth, I shall reveal everything.
What are you going to do?
I will speak to the congregation gathered in Altaberry. Indeed, it was for this purpose that I gathered them there.
What? Then that magic you mixed in with your speech, the real reason you linked their minds with yours.
All that's left is to strengthen the magic a bit with the power of this relic. And my words will reach Altaberry. Good people, can you hear my voice?
Can we get that relic when you're done with it? Because I could really use that as like a staff. Because it's obvious that's magic, and we could use that as like good staff for our mage user. Kind of like Draco deals.
Dearest faithful, can you hear me?
What's going on? There's a voice in my head.
A voice? I hear nothing.
I apologize for startling all of you. It is I, Rella Cygnus. Through magic, I speak directly to your minds.
Saint Rella? Is every Sanctist in the city hearing this? Amazing. That's some spell.
But only the Sanctists are
We
hearing
witnessed
it.
a boy candidate who claimed to be the prince. To ascertain the truth of his words, I faced him in mutual, voluntary battle. I now see with eyes unclouded. Good people, he is, without a doubt, His Highness the Prince. Now, there is something further you all must know. The truth of His Highness's reported death, and the truth of the attempt on his life. Sanctifex Forden was indeed behind the plot to assassinate His Highness. By this barbaric act, he sought to elevate the church and put the throne within his own grasp. These revelations are only mine to give, because I was Forden's assassin. It was I who cast the curse upon His Highness. Yet all was not lost. Through all these long years, His Highness has endured the pain, and now walks among his people once more.
Sanctifex Forden was really the mastermind? What am I supposed to believe? Oh God.
Sanctist faithful, she knows not what she speaks. Close your mind to her.
I wouldn't be so sure about
Damn
that.
you, Rella. You would not just expose our secrets, but cast them into our people's very heads?
Forden has already paid for his transgressions. As for me, this shall be my final address to you all. For my sins against our nation and its people, and for willingly abetting such atrocities, I will soon join our Sanctifex in the beyond. Yet know this, dear faithful, you need not let your anxieties rule you. I have faced His Highness the Prince myself, and known his heart.
Nope, missing guys. Sorry about that.
His Highness will accept us. With his strength, he will shelter the lost and weak, and stand against Luis in our names. If all of you would believe, our country could be a place where all would thrive under a just king. I pray with all my heart that it will be so.
Saint Rella. Was this your plan from the very beginning?
Most likely, yeah.
Damn it!
Seems like it.
Cry her or not, I can't let her down. I've got a job to do.
What do you plan to do?
My church. My faith. How can I go on without it? I am lost. I thought myself the unshakable defender of the Sanctus Church. But should it now collapse, I cannot see my path forward. Even I, then. I, too, am one of the weak that Rella fought for.
That's
At
that.
last, my role is at an end. Juna, I'm sorry. I only ever meant to protect you, but in the end, you'll have it the hardest.
Sister. Please. You. Tell me, what do I do? Basilio, tell me. What do I do?
I don't know.
Lady Juna.
And what happens to the faithful? They'll be crushed. You're their saint. You had just put their hearts at ease. What are you?
I never wanted you to see it, but... Juna, look at this.
What?
What's left of my life is a price already claimed by my own curse. Perhaps it was too cruel to ask for a quicker death at your hands. I leave Juna and this country in your hands.
Rella!
Sorry, Juna, but you gotta just let it be. Got to just let it happen.
Juna, your life and will was always your own. If only I could have lived with your freedom. I admire you. Please don't let this change you, dear sister. I just wish I'd had more time to watch over you.
Huh?
It's working. Here we go. He has the same eye colors. He has two of the same eye colors.
He's cured.
I see. Which means Rella is...
She might be encased in ice, but she's gone. Sorry, Juna. So not only does the prince also have white hair, but also two of the same eye colors.
Damn it! What am I doing? It's just like me and Dell. I never wanted her to go through this too.
She did not strive merely to make amends. She was as much a protector as any of us.
To make sure we can protect everyone else too.
You're right. For her family, and for all Sanctism's faithful. Even as it cost her her own life.
Rella knew she was linked by the curse to his victim. Her body paid a price. She must have known she didn't have much longer.
She really, truly wanted to guide those who looked to her. It wasn't about the church for her, it was about the people. She was the kind of sanctist others only pretended to be.
I have a feeling that many of her congregation will continue to call her the saint. I only wish she had lived to see it.
I'm with you there. She was stubborn, fussy, a bit odd, maybe. But she'd drop everything to help someone. And she'd do it with her whole heart. In all the filth of that sullied house, she was the one brilliant flower that bloomed. That's who you were. And that's why I loved you, Rella.
Are you alright?
She's not.
No. Not in the slightest. But I know wallowing isn't going to fix anything. Rella's given us a lot. Not just the truth about Luis. She's put the entire Sanctus congregation's support behind His Highness the Prince. You.
Indeed. You'll not have the whole nation on your side, but it won't be long before you've taken second place. Just behind Luis himself.
Yeah, true.
Saint Rella saved me. I owe her my life, and I'm not gonna waste it. I'll fight with everything I have, right to the end. Let's do this.
We did it. Got rid of the curse. Yep, now rank 2. Right behind Luis. Candidate in second place has fallen. The believers who stood by her will likely transfer support to the prince, who's now awake. So how are we going to explain the fact that we're not actually the prince? That real prince has just woken up. Real shocking news was delivered throughout the country by Crier's message birds that even made its way to Grand Trap before day's end.
Saint Rella was the one who cursed the prince. And to take her own life in the name of atonement. Yet, even if she'd lived, she confessed to high treason. She'd have been executed either way. Has all I've believed in been lies?
But didn't you hear the rest? That elder boy's the true prince. He survived.
Not quite. I mean, yeah, the prince survived, but the elder boy's not.
Son's risen to take down Luis. It's like a proper myth. I've got to stand with him.
Oh, we got another crier.
Ladies and gentlemen, if I might have your attention for a moment. We actually received an urgent notice a short while ago. A letter from the candidate Luis. In truth, I wasn't sure if we should read this to the public. But the criers have come to consensus. We must fulfill our duties. If this message is being read, it means
that Rella is dead. And the boy who claims himself the prince has won. Now, only 2 aspirants remain with any real chance at the throne. The boy and myself. To all lessers who remain, lay down your arms and accept defeat with grace. Blind defiance will be met with death. Bare your teeth, and you will die like the dogs you are. The boy, or myself. Only one shall wear the crown.
Sounds like
oh, there's Maria and Fabian. Of course, he always was.
For the former king's judgment to pass, let us determine ourselves which of us is fit for rule. My proposal is this. On September the 24th, upon the grounds before the royal capital's grand cathedral, we settle this in a contest of single combat. As in our battle at the Opera House, I welcome any weapons, any number of adversaries. Collective power is its own achievement. Either way, you will die by my hand.
Thus ends the letter from candidate
September
Luis.
24th. Hope we have enough days. We still have a few side quests to do.
If Luis emerges the victor, we are surely doomed. I stand with the prince!
Nobody can beat Count Luis! It's high past time he tore that so-called prince limb from limb!
We'll see about that.
If he beats this Luis person, will he become king?
Will he indeed? Reminds me of what my darling used to say. If you choose to fight, be ready when they fight back. I suppose it had to be this way. You can't fight a man for the throne without cutting a path to it first. Just come back alive. That's all we can hope for.
This defies all reason. What has Rella done? Even in death, she finds a way to betray the church and raise that damned wealth.
She always seemed so timid in these chambers. Had she been scheming against us from the beginning?
We're not through yet. We must find a worthy successor and raise yet another candidate to replace Rella.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen.
What chance do we have of winning now? Can anyone here conceive of someone as capable as Rella in winning the people's hearts? They say that even the monk Captain Godot is stepping down. There is no road forward where a Sanctus delegate can take the throne.
Yeah, there's no way, and none of you guys have a chance. We'll go ahead and lay that down now.
Then what path remains?
The path of the prince.
We must take steps now to ensure that our positions cannot be eliminated, whether by Luis or the boy. Whoever wins, we must gird ourselves.
If Luis has his way, he'd sooner have our heads than our titles.
The methods don't matter as long as we have a plan. There's no going back when our hands are already steeped in blood.
Strange to hear that said without a shred of guilt. But you're right. Survival is what matters now.
So we have 12 days till we need to do this fight.
I see. Yes, that seems to explain everything. Glad to hear His Highness is all right. Hardly feels real after all the muck we've waded through. But I suppose the fates take as much as they give. And you, my girl, how are you holding up?
I'm all right. My mind's cleared a bit. Sorry. Still got to lie about it. But please don't act any different on my account.
If that's what you wish, then we shall do it.
Trust in me. I can't afford to be weak now. I've a job to do. And I'm going to finish it.
Right. Understood. For now, tempting as it might be, best not to drop everything and make a dash for His Highness.
Indeed. No doubt Luis has his eyes on us, waiting for such indiscretion. We must be patient and confront him face to face.
Yep, on the 24th.
As it happens, we were rather beaten to the punch. Just earlier, a delivery bird dropped by with urgent news from old Batlin. Apparently, Luis has thrust us a proper letter of challenge. Says he'll be waiting to face us on September 24th in front of the Grand Cathedral.
Sounds like he wants this settled before an audience. If he's going all in here, maybe he'll finally tip his hand, show his trump card.
Still got a trick up his sleeve, has he?
Luis just doesn't go around hunting humans. He's been doing proper research, trying to figure out their powers and origin for ages. Don't know how much truth there is to it, but I heard he's developed some new magic art of his own. Something dark and secret.
He's forged new magics.
I wasn't convinced when I first heard it. But now I've met you lot and I've seen all this messing about with archetypes. Well, nothing surprises me anymore.
Indeed. Last time, we had the element of surprise, and he was wounded. And we still barely had him. Didn't end up much of a decisive victory over the perfect Count Luis. If we fight the same way we did last time, he'll kill us all. This won't be an easy battle, but we've got to keep our heads up.
Yeah, we barely were able to actually finish off that dragon.
We still have a grace period until the day he named. Let us use the time wisely and prepare all we can.
Yeah, we got 12 days before we need to be there. Back at Alderberry Inn. What a surprise, never expected to see your faces back in town. Not me would show up again after angering Master Godon's muck army like you lot did.
No.
Hey, let's not sweat the details, mate. Saint Rel placed trust in us. She would see us protect all those in the country, including his Sanctus faithful, who are still the prince's royal subjects.
Right.
Besides, a coward who flees city to save his own hide would hardly be worthy of support.
I beg your pardon.
We'd like to prepare for our confrontation before we jump back to a fray in the Grand Trat. I apologize for imposing on you again. I see. Well, never fear. I'll now turn you over to the church. Now that the monk army has its sight on you to begin with, Master Go has buried the hatchet as it were. Said it'd be pointless to do otherwise. Regardless, I'm sure you're all exhausted after what you've been through. Please rest well. Everyone's dead tired. Yeah, now that the prince's curse has been lifted, we can't just move around. Yeah. Let's rest up. Wait. No. I need to save first. After that boss fight, yeah, we're saving. I should probably also go ahead and revert to everyone's archetypes back to what they were before. Let's see, you were trying to be... Yeah, the assassin. Yeah, because we're trying to get the next parts of the mage. Yeah, Vinstrol, you were... Yeah, you were the pugilist, but we need to do commander. Yeah. Elkenberg, you were wizard. And now let's get our equipment back together. Yeah, that's our strongest one. You had a whalebone rod. There we go. Now let's rest.
Good night.
Oh, looks like we have a chat with more. You're still not done with your quest yet. It seems more summoning me to academia.
Oh. Apologies. There is one thing I felt I should share with you.
Moore seems discouraged for some reason.
Do you recall some of our first conversations, where I described to you how I'm trapped here? I've no idea where in the world I am right now. Indeed, I cannot even remember how I was brought here. But you and your allies journey across the land. I had thought that by observing you, I might discover a kernel of those truths.
I see. You thought maybe it was the Mage Academy.
I guess that would make sense with the whole library and anything going around here.
After all, it was a sanctuary of knowledge. Shuttered by persecution and isolated by wastes of snow. Nobody had gone near it in years.
Indeed. And that's not all. It's faint, but a deep memory stirs. I myself was involved in the founding of the Mage Academy.
Interesting.
That's practically a sure bet, isn't it?
Yeah.
It seems the matter is not that simple. I saw all that befell you. The Ice Dragon, the Divine Relic, the magic that the Saint cast upon her people. If all these magical influences arose close to me, I would have sensed it. How could I miss them? Yet, I sensed nothing. It's as if time stands still. Not a single sound. Only deafening silence.
We'll find out where you are.
Saying that the Mage Academy could be somewhere else.
Somewhere else, or perhaps I myself. My obsession with archetype research, our meeting, the turmoil that has engulfed this land. Just maybe, they might all be connected.
Possibly.
I feel that in pursuit of the archetypes, we may find the truth of your life and of mine. One of those truths is that from here on, you will face more clashes between you and Luis. Clashes that power will decide. I aim to help as always. Show me what you might achieve beyond your gifts. My faith rests with you.
Okay, well, it's nice talking to you, Moore.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Yeah, the thorns are gone now.
The time's finally come.
We set a date for September 24th. The royal capital is undoubtedly already in the uproar of things, so there's no use in rushing back.
Very well.
I agree, but to be safe, we should aim to be in Grand Trad by the day before. Let's prepare for departure on the morning of September 23rd. But things might not be as easy as it's been for us so far. Don't have the royal magic no more. Anyone can take a shot at you, and I mean anyone.
Yes.
You're right. We gotta remember that candidates other than Luis might be gunning for us from here on out.